What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AJ back with another video. Know it's been a minute. Been busy traveling, trying to grow my business, looking for new, startups to invest in, and being a dad, which is always the best thing in the world. Today, the video is going to be a little bit different from what I usually make. It's going to be specifically about a company called Safuu, cryptocurrency that I kind of just got involved with on March 1st when they launched. And so far, I've just been enjoying it. I mean, a lot of information been surrounding this company and the founder. Some has been good, some has been bad. Some has raised some eyebrows. But overall, like I believe in it, and 150,000 plus people believe in it as well. So I just don't believe in the other information and negativity because me personally, it's not my that's not my way of life. But besides all of that, let's get into it. So for my background, for some of you that don't know, I honestly don't think I really told anybody on YouTube. So I'm an accredited investor. I have over 10 years of startup experience. I'm an angel, venture capitalist. And today this video is really to ask some serious questions as an investor about the protocol and how I envision it going, and little things that we can probably tweak here and there. First topic I want to start with is utility. Since, like I said, Safuu launched March 1st, 2022, and since it rolled out, I mean, it's pretty much just been on a trend. It's just been on a tear. I mean, the price has been up and down, but for some people that don't know, rebase tokens, that kind of don't matter because you're getting paid, depending on how the protocol is. For this one, it's every 15 minutes, some are 30 minutes. And the 15 minutes equates to about 96 times a day. So it's good. So if you got in $100 and the price go down to $10, I mean, there's a calculator that's out there that will show you how that works. But it's pretty sweet. I mean, if you're getting paid 15 minutes, you get paid 15 minutes. All right. But back to it. So with the utility, Safuu launched, and they end up establishing a racing team as a title partner with Yazoo. Yazoo is basically like a nutritional drink. They're based out of Europe. Now, don't know specifically where. I haven't researched that right now. But they're based out of Europe, and they kind of have their own racing team. It's called the Safuu Racing Team, which is SRT, like in a Charger. I mean, with something like this, it obviously adds visibility to the protocol. But as an investor, I have to ask the question, like, what's the real utility going forward? Sometimes you have to be hype, you have to be critical. Even though you love something, you also have to look at it from different avenues. And that's what this video is all about. So the question I have is the intent to be able to use the token as a means to purchase merchandise or tickets? Because we know it's a marketing tactic when you have a racing team and you partner with another, a company that a lot of people may already know, things like that. But you want to establish utility. You want to know, what am I using it? Why should I invest in this? You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a racing team, I get it, but what is use case is the token for the racing team? You know what I'm saying? So just thinking as an investor, from personally, I may have taken a different route. Not to say that what they did is incorrect, but I personally would have probably got a sponsorship with NASCAR, one of their teams. From my understanding, sponsorships for a team like in Formula One or NASCAR sometimes can be about $100,000. I mean, it varies. It depends on the success of the team and a lot of, analytical things and, operational, overheads and things like that. But I personally would have went that route because of the large following, and me being in the U.S., I mean, there's NASCAR all over the place. It's all about NASCAR, 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 rather than just being a title partner, for the British Touring Car Championship, which Safuu has been involved with. Because I mean, I'm just looking like this. You want to get the visibility out there because you want to bring investors in. It's crypto, it's a protocol, like with any company. You just don't want to be doing things just to be doing it, because you start to get a little bit broad in thinking, and then some people, we know how it goes when you broad. It's hard to bring you back down to earth. So excuse me. Next, I want to talk about the vision. Having, like I said, having been in the protocol for over 3 months, I definitely see, great intentions with the vision, and I hope everything comes to fruition. I mean, it's excellent community, great CEO, and it's always something. It's always something good to uplift everyone involved. But then again, like I say, as an investor, it's one thing I strive on. I love new ideas. I love vision because it's always exciting to get involved on something early on, like with pretty much everything in crypto. And and it's also like one of those things is that some things are too good to be true. And I just want to emphasize like at Safuu, we just need to as a whole we need to perfect one area of utility before moving to the next phase. I mean, i.e., like what I mean is like let's not talk about any major new projects until we are master, one area utility. Because, like I said, we want to bring new investors in. Because broad thinking and pipe dreams becomes hype and fuel for the competition to use as leverage. And that's kind of like what the negativity, that's been surrounding Safuu. It's just like everybody's taking, like certain things to say, hey, I want to Safuu just go into it. So Safuu is planning on doing a blockchain. They have the Safuu lifestyle. They have the Safuu airlines. And when you start, throwing out things like that, I mean, it's going to get taken out of context. I mean, unless you have a real concrete business plan on where it's going to, how you're going to execute it, use of funds, like typical things that you would do when you're launching a company. And you just like when you're doing that, you can't look at this as just being a token anymore. It has to be a legitimate business, even though I've always considered a business reason I'm in it. So, I mean, that's just my 2 cents on it. I mean, by, that hype and, like those pipe dreams, and it just adds fuel to the fire for competition to come out like, you can't do that. You're not doing that. You don't own this. I mean, no one said anything about ownership. It's talking about establishing a footprint in the, whatever market they want to do. So, I just wanted to, touch on that. I just feel like we just need to focus on one thing, perfect it before going to another thing. Because, like I said, when you go too broad, it's hard to bring you back down to earth because everybody want to do everything all at one time. Even if it's just like a month or a week apart, it's still doing too much when you haven't even figured out like what's working and what's not working because you haven't taken every avenue. So I just wanted to say that. And the last thing I want to talk about, it's like business, separating business and personal, you know, just keeping it separated. Like everything about this protocol is great, but you also hear the negativity out there. It's like people get their personal feelings involved. I'm like, that's cool and all, but one thing you don't want to do is just like keep targeting someone. And like the founder, everybody knows him, Brian Legend. Some people call him a scammer. Some people say he's a great guy. I mean, it's you entitled to your own opinion and gut feeling. I mean, some things you don't have to do. No one is forcing your hand to say, hey, like the guy or invest in it. And it's funny that you always have a small circle of people that try to bring other people down, you know. And it's like, what's the point? You're trying to convince the world that this person is bad. I mean, hell, he already have more viewers and followers than you do. So obviously, those people are listening to him or believe in something. And a lot of these guys are like me. I mean, we've made millions of dollars in the past. We've been successful. We have successful companies. We invest in companies. So we know what the hell to look for. It's like one of those things though. We know what to look for. I mean, I know I'm not gonna let anyone get over on me, and I understand like the protocol. I knew what the risk of when I got in it. But you have to believe in the person on a personal standpoint. Like I believe in him on a personal standpoint. I'm not gonna tear him down because it's still about biz at the same time. You have to have that mutual respect. So I just wanted to really just get back and like making these videos, talking in front of a camera. It's been so long, really. I mean, I've been having people pitch me, and I haven't really pitched anyone else. So it feels good, and I just hope that this video added some value to some of you guys, and you know, just I'm just trying to uplift people. Like from now on, I'm really going to try to make videos that has, you know, positive content, because just looking at the world in general, it's just way too much negative stuff going on in the world. It's like people don't even want to leave their homes and things like this. And for me, this is my outlet. Just being at home with my daughter, building, painting, just doing arts and crafts like pretty much every day. I mean, she's 4 years old, and so, you know, you only live once. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this video short. Appreciate you guys. You know, please like, subscribe. You know, I promise you, I'll keep on making more content, just diversifying my portfolio, like I said, in the channel. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm out.